That positive response resulted in more than 700 new clients for the shop since its grand opening.
That's right, Cecile. A gas station in Oroville is attracting all the wrong kind of attention. Residents are seeking help from wherever they can get it to make their neighborhoods safe again. The groups hosting today's event hope to raise about $15,000 to $20,000. There'll be a new record to help go toward their cause. Thanks, Linda. With her mom by her side, Christina Taft studied and gave her time to the community, and in the end was awarded this great scholarship so that she can continue to do great things. This year's camp has fewer children. About 5 former campers turned 18 and they've moved on, and there aren't enough new members to replace them. The money that she doesn't use will go back into the PG&E Scholarship Fund to be used by another student in need. The drive is on Friday, but we've talked to a donor from Orland that is a regular patron to the center here in Chico. She loves what she does and wants people to know exactly how much their donation matters. The director says she hopes its success will bring more awareness toward future issues and events. Cohasset is celebrating its 43rd Bazaar and Music Festival, and even after all this time, the event is still going strong and bringing the community closer together. The park's birthday today wasn't just to bring the community together for a day of fun and games, it was also a way for the park to reach out for help. It didn't go as planned. In fact, no one showed up for the memorial walk, but they did attend the carnival afterwards. I spoke with the director of the group on why and how people of Chico could get involved in preventing domestic violence. One business owner says he thinks it's just a bunch of kids. They're breaking doors, busting through windows, and cutting wires. And to repair all that damage costs more than the stolen items are worth. Thank you, Cecile. And on behalf of Action News Now, we'd like to wish Bidwell Park a happy 108th birthday. The park, which was left behind as a legacy from Chico founders General John and Annie Bidwell, is still appreciated after all this time. But today's economy is affecting the historic site.
Action News Now reporter Tiffany Neely brings us the story of a Chico State student whose life was saved by a blood donation.
Thank you just doesn't seem like it's enough.
Paul Wright is a senior at Chico State and a cancer survivor. He thanks blood donors for saving lives and stresses the importance of blood donation.
That's helped me out in my journey in my life and just gave me, it's like pretty much a second chance.
A second chance that Wright isn't taking lightly after being diagnosed at 15 years old. It's been almost 6 years since then. Now he helps out on his family's farm, goes swimming, and stays active any way he can, despite losing his leg to the disease early on.
I have a prosthetic leg, so that slows me down a little bit, and then usually I just break it and then just continue on. But nothing has slowed me down. I just keep on going.
While going through chemotherapy and surgeries, blood transfusions were a necessary and common occurrence for Wright.
I had received around 31 units of blood, so almost 4 gallons of blood.
Thanks to donors, he was able to finish therapy on time, which he says is a major factor in the treatment.
Because that's one that always stresses that you finish on time with your chemotherapy regimen, and if you don't, there's not as likelihood that it'll be as effective as it could.
He says that he's thankful for that one less thing to worry about, and he urges more people to donate.
Just a little hour out of the day can change somebody's life and just have them continue to keep going.
Wright is living proof of that change. In Chico, Tiffany Neely for Action News Now.
Action News Now reporter Tiffany Neely joins us with more details. Tiffany.
Thank you, Cecile. And on behalf of Action News Now, we'd like to wish Bidwell Park a happy 108th birthday. The park, which was left behind as a legacy from Chico founders General John and Annie Bidwell, is still appreciated after all this time. But today's economy is affecting the historic site.
Enjoy the most is probably the river. We like to get out there and cool off as much as we can.
Sarah Eastfo and her 2 daughters, Promise and Mary, came to Bidwell Park to celebrate its 108th birthday. Events and activities are planned to go on the entire day in different areas of the park. From putting lessons at the golf course to signing up for the Rod and Gun Club, staff definitely wanted to keep guests busy and having fun, but Promise and Mary headed straight for the Horse Expo in the park's equestrian area.
It's one of the few things that there's to do with family. The kids love it.
But the park itself is coming under pressure from the economy.
The park's birthday today wasn't just to bring the community together for a day of fun and games. It was also a way for the park to reach out for help. Park volunteer coordinator Lee Smith-Peters says today was for fun and to let the community know about recent park issues.
Issues are now around funding and just that we need the community to help.
Recent budget cuts and staff reductions are causing the park to reduce its services and hours.
And we'd love to change that, but we need help to do that.
Smith-Peters says she's inviting people out to celebrate the park as well as appreciate the fact that it's there for everyone to enjoy.
Come out and enjoy the park. I know everybody does all the time, but think about the park when you're out because it's a special resource, and we're so lucky in Chico to have it.
Festivities are expected to last through 9 tonight, so you can still head out there for more fun and games. And they are offering t-shirts for sale with the proceeds going toward park improvements.
With us being a little isolated, it makes us a little more vulnerable, so we're all a little bit more aware.
Business employees are all more aware after police recover a preschool van Wednesday morning stolen during a recent string of burglaries on Saturday on Jane Court in Chico. Patty Mannell works in a business near the daycare.
In these times, we're finding all kinds of people doing all kinds of different things, and people are more desperate, it seems like, nowadays.
Police got the original call from PG&E. Apparently, the thieves had tried cutting the wires to an electrical box to shut down the alarms. But most alarms don't work that way.
Even if the power is taken from the system, it'll automatically trip the alarm. So generally, we'll get the call anyways.
One business owner says he thinks it's just a bunch of kids. They're breaking doors, busting through windows, and cutting wires. And to repair all that damage costs more than the stolen items are worth. While alarms may have saved some property from being stolen, the suspect still got away with the school's van and the keys to the preschool. The van was recovered this morning, but it'll cost the daycare over $1,000 to get their locks changed. In Chico, Tiffany Neely for Action News Now.